It's Mark Pyers.
I was walking down
And
the road today,
it's Renaissance Man.
another way.
I'm here
My mind and held my
to ease my mind and help my living.
cars, driving next to
It's
me.
Renaissance
Down the
Man.
open road,
It's the daily variety show Mark Pyers Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on day 1383 in a row of the Renaissance Man show, and this is At the Brink. 10 minutes of fire, 10 minutes to explore a topic, a subject, a moment in time. We connect together here. And I'd ask you please to just stick around for the 10 minutes. This is the longest running show on planet Earth. I went from doing 2 hours a day every day for 1,300 days to now just coming out here for 10 minutes every day to give a pointed message. So I hope you'll stick around till the end. Today we're talking about identifying, figuring out your unique genius, that thing that you do better than everybody else. Now, I truly believe we each have one thing that we do so well, and when we figure out how to master it, it's hard for anybody else to even understand it. And some of us never even find it. We're afraid to look for it. We're willing to just settle with doing something that makes us a living instead of finding that thing that drives us. It's Friday night. This is the end of the first week where I'm not doing a full show. It's kind of crazy. I mean, we really would just grab this guitar and start going right now. And we've been doing that for 4.5 years. And it's just not the same anymore without doing that. But I think that circles around to the topic. What I've found for myself as my unique genius over this 4.5 years is the ability to stop time and live in the moment. At the beginning of this chat, I was forcing through. I'm like, I got 10 minutes, I got 10 minutes, I gotta go. And just because it's 10 minutes doesn't mean we can't take our time. So it's been really interesting, this At the Brink, because I was doing this at the beginning of this show. It was on for doing too long, though. I was doing an hour of this, just inspiring people for an hour. No one needs it for an hour, but for 10 minutes, we should be able to all spend that time together and just break away for a few minutes, have a thought, have a laugh, and then go back to our lives. I was thinking about it. I almost quit the show because it was taking up too much of my mind, not to me, but to the world around. They're like, oh, well, this guy's, he doesn't have time for real estate. He's creating feature films and 15 albums. And the reality is I do make a living as a real estate agent, not as Renaissance Man. So this is a hobby. So what I have to do is focus on it as a hobby, which is just if I have a couple minutes here, a couple minutes there, I'll do it. So the show almost ended at day 1378. And of course I showed up on day 1379. I just couldn't stop. And instead of it being, hey, I'm coming back, we're doing another 2 hours, it was, hey, we're coming back and it's going to be a very short message every day. At the Brink, we're going to try to see if we can come together on one thought, one emotion, and just kind of look at it from all angles for 10 minutes. And so I'm definitely having a great time doing this. And I think it's also something, I hope, where you're like, I can't wait for tomorrow. It's short and sweet, and maybe there's going to be a song, whatever it is. I think we need to do it together. We can't stop the consistency and the one absolute that we have in 2022 is that the show will be live every night for 10. And it is still a 10-minute show. And yesterday we did something. It's not even plugged in, so I can't do it. Tomorrow I hope to be able to play a little bit for you guys and maybe make you laugh a little too. Don't compare yourself to others. I think that's our biggest pitfall. We expect so much because we see other people doing things. And the problem is, just because somebody does something really well, and then you have this kind of like weird jealousy because you're like, I wish I could do that, you know? That is their unique genius. Yours is something different. You need to separate yourself from that jealousy and say, I have something that if that person actually saw me, they'd be somewhat in a weird way jealous of. And that is just something. There's one thing. Some people have more than one thing, but there's one thing. And I'm sure you're thinking about it. Yeah, you know what? I do that thing really, really well. I never really worked on it. It's just like it comes naturally. Those things that come naturally to you, that's the stuff. We're only accustomed to seeing like these magnificent, like big white whale situations, you know, like, wow, look at that guy. How's he? And it's this one thing, and it's in the news for 6 months, and it's this celebrity, and it's like 10 things, 10 people. There's 7.7 billion people with a unique genius out there, but we're only seeing the ones the media puts the freaking the light on. It's unbelievable. And we're like, wow, I'm in awe of that person who did that thing. Well, the only reason you're in awe is because that one person had cameras on them. I guarantee you the guy behind the camera also has something pretty cool he does. It's just nobody freaking cares. Not every unique genius can generate $1. But it is something you should find because it will generate a smile. That's what we're after every single day. Connecting with our true self in order to smile as much as possible. I don't know if money is the way that happens. I don't think like fully. I think you need it in order to do cool things. But in order to smile, truly smile, you've got to find something within you that drives you. And my hope is that you find it. And my hope is that you don't stop searching for it. We give up too easily. Don't ever give up. I'll be here every day, never giving up. Find your path. Set your eyes on the door at the end. And no matter what is being said as you are making your way, no matter who screams and tells you to stop, you keep your eye on that door. Because at some point you're going to grab the handle and open it up and go right through. And I will be there applauding you. Looks like we did it again, fam and friends. Just couldn't quit. I just don't have it in me. I think when I found my unique genius, I said, even if it's for 3 minutes, I gotta come out every day and say something. I gotta do something. So, you're stuck with me. Until tomorrow, fam and friends. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Renaissance Man. At the Brink. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. You got to go away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to go away.